Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube NFL prediction segment. I am going to be giving you my pick and analysis of the 2019 Week 4 NFL matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Now, if anyone was to tell me before the season started that Green Bay would be a flawless 3-0, playing as well as they have, 0 interceptions, and they are, I'd say, be preposterous. They right now, they're only allowing like 11.7 points per game. I believe their defense is anyway. +6 in turnover differential. Aaron Rodgers isn't even completing 60% of his passes. Can you imagine what could actually happen when this offense gets in full throttle and high gear? This defense is like really carrying them. This has been a very good surprise for them. I'm sure Aaron Rodgers is more than appreciative of this. He finally has a defense, and Green Bay may actually win the division. It might not be so ludicrous now to think that they can do this. This is something that I certainly haven't envisioned, and many people, skeptics out there like myself, haven't. But looking at the NFC North right now, they have a good shot, at least an even shot, to come out in this division and win it. You look at the Philadelphia Eagles, on the other hand. They have, not even superseded. They haven't even met expectations at this point. I think they just got like 2 defensive sacks this season. They're -2 in turnover differential. I think it's going to be one of the keys to this game. Green Bay does not make many mistakes. They are going to be at home. I do like Green Bay in this one. Philadelphia right now, they are they are really having some issues, and they were talking about them it was Around the Horn on ESPN, and one of the commentators, the panelists on there, I think it was Kevin Blackistone, had said something about the issues with the drop passes in the end zone. They are just, the dropsy epidemic is coming at very critical times, unfortunately, for Philadelphia. And if things, obviously, they're miscued, they can't rectify that. That's going to be a very long season for them. Green Bay right now is really in high gear. They are playing, again, very lights out, and I expect them to keep rolling in this game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, it's not to say the Eagles don't have any talent. I know they have their receiving core, Carson Wentz. I expect him to play even better, likely, than he did in the previous game, I think. But you got to look at it like this. They are on a short week. They are going on the road. You look at what happened with the Titans last week. They went on the road on a short week. They got plastered. Philadelphia right now, they come off a rather demoralizing loss, a game that they felt, was really right in their hands, and it got away from them at the end, I believe. Now they got to go to Green Bay on a rather short week. You're talking about only 4 days rest. We know a lot of times this will favor the home team, and Green Bay will be rested. Aaron Rodgers, I think, and the company will be ready for them. Man, obviously, life without Clay Matthews has not been bad for Green Bay. When you lose some of the good defensive players, you think that's going to be to your detriment. But Green Bay has survived. They weathered the storm. Their defense has actually played very cohesively. It's playing really well. And Green Bay right now might have been a team before the season started, or some thought, well, maybe they can get a wild card. But now, again, they do look like a legitimate title contender. Chicago, I understand they're 2-1, but they don't have really that look of that real indomitable team. They are a team right now that could be competitive. I know Chicago beat Washington last week, but that was Washington, and they did lose to Green Bay at game 1 of the season. I believe that was at Chicago, so it bodes well for Green Bay the rest of the way. I would not be surprised if Green Bay goes 11-5 and wins this division, but time, of course, a determining factor. It's a long season, and then Green Bay gets their Philadelphia right now is really, in terms of what they have to do, really is just really try to be miscue free. Don't turn the ball over. They have a shot to win it, dominate time of possession, but I just don't see it's going to be enough to beat Green Bay. Green Bay's just playing too well right now. They are at home, and this week again is going to favor Green Bay. Green Bay has I mean, they're not going to be as rested, of course, as well. Just like Philadelphia, they're both having 4 days off. Um, but the thing about it is, Green Bay being the home team, it does favor them. It's more auspicious for them as opposed to Philadelphia. So anyway, I'm going to go with Green Bay at home. And people, that'll conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment for my preview of the Week 4 2019 Week 4 NFL matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and Green Bay Packers. And until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.